Ayo, welcome to Red Readings and Hang with the Hierophant. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be the second reading that I have recorded for today. This is going to be actually a sign specific. Wow, made it on Taurus. I was hoping to do a Taurus reading anyways because I didn't get a chance to record it for you guys in your birthday month. So happy belated birthday, Taurus energy. But this will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placement. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, let's get some general energy here for Taurus. What can you tell us for Taurus, please? We have evidence, trap, stubbornness, collaboration, schedule, live and learn, and coach. Bottom of the deck, loss. Wow. I actually picked some of this up in the collective reading that I just got done recording. Taurus, you're getting vindicated for something. You could have had multiple people that were trying to purposely get you caught up. Trying to put you through a situation where they want to collect evidence on you, whether this be like somebody's friending you on social media to try to like do something messed up or like screenshot your stuff, right? Or this is just somebody trying to fabricate, that word that we said right here to put you in a position that you never were supposed to be in because it doesn't apply for you. But it's interesting here because it's like these people almost fall into their own trap anyways by being stubborn, by wanting to continue to press on an issue against somebody who did nothing to them. This was a group collaboration. I literally picked up this message in the What Do You Need to Know closing message for the collective energy. So Taurus, go look at the collective energy reading because this happened to a Taurus for sure. This was hopefully not, but this could have been somebody in management, a group of people in management, right? Now, for some people, maybe this was successful, but overall, I'm getting that this evil plan that people had against you, it didn't work. They thought they were gunning for you, coming for you. This could definitely be in the workplace, I'm getting. But instead, they actually scheduled their own demise, and this is something that they will have to learn and live with. You could be a coach, you could be a mentor, a teacher, a guide, a practitioner of some type. But these people are going to be going through some type of loss that they intended and wanted to put you through. Yeah. And hopefully they'll learn to hesitate and think twice before they do some type of nonsense like this. They're going to think back, to the origin. They're going to think back of this moment of when they thought they were invincible and they could come after somebody who was innocent. That's a really deep opening message. Okay. So, just some light energy to start for Taurus this morning. By the way, I'm recording this on May 29th at Friday, May 29th at 12 I would have started this, I believe. Okay. Third wheel, blessing, and adventure and calm. Oh, nice. And nightmare. Okay. So, second general message for Taurus energy here. There's some point that you're going to be going on like a little adventure with yourself. You're going to be, whether it be going on a hike, going out in nature, it's really what I'm getting here. You're recentering yourself. You're finding a way to ground yourself. As you do this, you stumble upon or meet somebody here. This is third party energy, um, chance encounter, I guess you could say. However, this situation actually becomes a blessing to you. This could be like a fleeting words of encouragement, or somebody gifting you something. Say you're at a drive-through and they give you something for free, right? This is just an example, but um, this could also be a confirmation for somebody, what I see coming in the near future, or the current present, actually. This is a time where somebody might feel a little more anxious than usual. Somebody maybe a little bit more worried about the outcome of something else. So it's like kind of trying to find this clarity in the calm, in this adventure. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of something positive, at least, that will be coming in for Taurus energy. Let's see here. Now let's get the tarot here. The last card that flew out was just talking about, like, be mindful of who's around you. As always, we rebuke any monitoring spirits or anybody who does not wish myself or the viewer anything but, pure intentions, highest good, love and light. Yeah, we rebuke any confusion or illusion in the energy. So I could be addressing a Taurus masculine right now. There could be something in your life right now where there's too much confusion, illusion going on, fantasy. Yeah, I'm really, what I'm getting here is this was like mental magic done to you. If this is a Taurus man I'm speaking to, now this doesn't have to be man. This could be, I guess, somebody who's more in their masculine energy. But I'm getting that this is a man for this specific message. There was some type of injustice that was done to you. It was intentionally done to you. Somebody could have done some type of mental magic over you to essentially cause you to not see something clearly. You're getting some type of clarity around this, though. This could be through me telling you this now, or this could be maybe you had already sensed this, or kind of had some type of inkling around this. You felt foggy or not as like sharp minded, I guess you could say. Here's your confirmation. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. We have, change, fate, destiny, divine timing. Just know that if somebody did this to you, or if you're going through a cycle in your life where things were kind of out of sorts, you felt like there was a lot of unfairness around you, dishonesty, bias, imbalances, that's coming to an end. Yeah, you're at a Two of Wands, so you're at a period where you're Two of Wands to the Tower. So I'm getting like this is timelines collapsing. You could have certain timelines, relationships, people, places, situations, things in your life that are kind of imploding, but it's to be able to create way for your highest good and your best path, essentially. You could be taking a break right now as well and resting from a period of heavy, just like burdens over work. Why is the Six of Cups here? Wow, that's too many, but okay. So this is a specific message as well. And it's going to be a confirmation because it's going to be for a very specific, like, Taurus masculine energy. So Taurus sun, obviously, like, you'd most likely resonate. Obviously, if you have Sun and rising Venus North Node, but if you're like an April Taurus or a May Taurus. But there's something here about holding on to a negative memory from the past around some type of lying, cheating, or stealing, or somebody betraying you in some type of a partnership. This is something that is constantly affecting the lens in which you view life. Also kind of affecting your finances and how you navigate life, because it was essentially another added hardship or difficulty in your life. I guess that's the best way I could put that. With the Nine of Cups to the Hermit card to the Ten of Pentacles. If this is somebody who has a family situation, it's like, even though this person loves their family, they definitely find more fulfillment and joy through being alone and detached and away from their family. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. Whew, yeah, this energy, this is about time for a cycle to change, for a the wheel of karma and fate and destiny to turn, to where they kind of step into a emotional, like, new beginning, something where they're able to be more creative, artistic, kind of open up to the world around them. This is the time period that they're going to be entering in shortly, but it feels like maybe they're in a position right now, especially if this is a Taurus man, where a lot of things are changing, maybe kind of against, especially with the Tower card of the Two of Wands, like against your will. Like, this is the energy of somebody planning for something to happen, and it's like before you can even really take that step or go down that path, something kind of blows up in your face with it. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. So something happening quickly, something maybe that was impulsive or action oriented, some type of risk. But okay. What does Taurus energy need to know in terms of work and career? Six of Swords. So you're moving on, you're progressing, you're transitioning in your career. You could be having quite literally getting a promotion, or taking some type of even like a lateral career move. So maybe you're in a certain profession and you're just pivoting your skill set from within the same profession, but maybe to a different job role. It also seems like you're in a position where you are kind of either more willing now, or open to, I guess, work acquaintances or mingling with coworkers, maybe than you were in the past. There could be some type of truth or clarity around that. What does Taurus energy need to know in terms of work and career, please? Beautiful energy. With the High Priestess of the Fool card, yeah, the bottom of the deck energy, whew, that confirms what I was going to say. It's like trusting yourself to know that you're going to be able to navigate where you want to go, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Like, you need to trust your intuition navigating you on this new beginning, and I guess not doubting that guidance. Strength behind the Chariot. This could be, especially with Taurus energy, when you think about that, yeah, and the Ten of Cups. This could be surrounding emotional fulfillment of whatever kind, family, relationship, work and finance. This is obviously coming out in work and finance, but I'm getting it's a deeper issue than that. But what I was going to say is, with Taurus being fixed earth energy, it's already hard for Taurus to adapt to changes. It's the bull in the zodiac, so quite literally, there's no one more 10 toes down than a Taurus energy, and you can usually spot them. They're very grounded, they're very practical, logical, nurturing, loving. They're ruled by Venus. So it's really highlighting this to me, where it's been hard for you to trust your own intuition and also release control to be able to move forward. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard my phone buzz. Okay, so trust basically the decisions and choices you're making in work and career. What else do we need to know? With the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords, or Nine of Wands. There could be some type of, you could be feeling kind of like overworked, or even like maybe like you're wrapping up a old project or something in work, where you're the one who has to make the decisions. You're the one who's in the position of leadership or management or some type of authority. And so you're having to balance a lot quickly. If this isn't even where you're in management or leadership of any kind, this could be you having to be, you're in a job where you work independently, or you have to call the shots or make logical decisions, practical choices, decisions all day long, right? Which of course can be mentally fatiguing. It is highlighting that to me here, with like having a lot of mental energy, and this could also be having to expel a lot of physical energy pretty quickly. What's the advice here for this person in this situation for Taurus energy? With the Death card to the Judgment card, dang. This is Spirit's asking you to, yeah, and the Three of Swords. Here's what I'm getting. There could be a little bit of burnout, or even like grief or sadness around how you show up for the work in the workplace, because of who you naturally are, and people maybe not meeting you at that same energy. Spirit's asking you with the death cards and the judgment card. Mind you, we have a ton of major arcanas here. We have Leo energy, we have Pisces, we have Aries. Let's see here. We have Scorpio twice. Spirit's asking you essentially to regroup and revamp. Look at what you're doing and pouring into in work and finances. There might have to be some necessary cuts or changes in how you approach career. You're having some type of major epiphany or rebirth or awakening that is aiding in some type of major, like quite literally death and rebirth. Like you're calling judgment on basically feeling wronged in the workplace or feeling hurt or betrayed or sabotaged. Good to know. So this is actually overall good energy. Things to be aware of, confirmations of positive things that will be occurring, shifts that will be occurring in work, in finance. Let's do a love and romance message for Taurus. And we'll do some closing messages. Okay, so for one energy so far, we are getting stagnant, kind of, maybe, no offense, toxic energy in love and romance. If that isn't the energy, this could be describing a person, maybe like a Pisces or a Capricorn who's having a hard time letting you go. Somebody who quite literally is addicted to you, cannot let you go. This person, yeah, confirmation, that's definitely somebody's storyline here for Taurus. This is somebody who is struggling to find a wish fulfillment or a long-term investment that isn't you. And they are trapped up in their head about it. All right, tell me more here, please, Spirit. 4 Cups, oh my gosh. And the Page of Swords bottom of the deck. Taurus, you are so, you don't even care. This is 100% the energy I'm getting for Taurus. Like, Taurus is like, yeah, whatever. I don't even, like, you can't, either you can't trust this person or you don't want this person. You're just like, you feel apathetic kind of about it. And this is falling on this energy of this obsessed person or this person who's highly fixated on you. Confirmation again with my phone buzzing. This person could be stalking you, spying you, trying to keep tabs on you, whether through social media or quite literally in the real world. Just heard astral projection. Yeah, the Empress and the Nine of Wands. This person definitely feels some type of way that you don't feel some type of way, or they perceive you to not feel some type of way. But it's like this person doesn't want to put up without a fight without you. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from the past that you feel resistant towards. Confirmation again with the phone buzz. This could have been, if this wasn't somebody that you had a literal relationship with, like if this isn't an ex, I'm getting it's a male energy, so boyfriend or girlfriend. But this is a Queen of Wands energy. This could be any type of a third party. This is somebody that you could have had a situationship with. This is like a third party, though, who wants to heal something with you. Yeah, and I say that, and the Eight of Pentacles comes out. They want to work on something. They want to work on something successfully with you. They also definitely feel left out in the cold. What else do we need to know? Okay, so they want to come in quickly. They're showing up as a Knight of Wands, though, so I'm a little cautious. Here's the thing. Whatever Taurus energy I'm reading this for, you still have love for this person. Or you could be emotionally receptive to this person. The thing is, I also see you fighting this in your head, Taurus. Like, you're like, okay, do I even really want to give in to this person? I just heard in their shenanigans, so maybe this is a pattern that this person has, especially with the Knight of Wands of rushing in and rushing out. You could be enjoying your singlehood, or if you're, even if you're not single, like you could just be enjoying, you know, building your wealth, like not being necessarily in the drama and the chaos of this person at the moment. Anything else we need to know? Yeah, King of Wands. This person is definitely wanting to and intends to make actions to come in towards you. Yeah, to mend some type of heartbreaking situation or a third party situation in the past. I'm getting that this person, that there could have been a third party that came between you guys. If this isn't a literal other person, this could be a different situation. The thing that I don't like here, though, is that I'm getting that this person is manipulative. This person, especially with the Magician and the Five of Swords, that's like somebody who absolutely will lie, cheat, and steal, manipulate, spin a narrative because they want to win at all costs. They want what they want. You know, that this is somebody who would gaslight if they need to, which I don't like. Yeah, and then we have the Five of Swords that came out again with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands again at the bottom of the deck, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The good news is that it's either I put you on the game to this, or you already knew this. Maybe this gave you a confirmation, but it's like, as quickly as this person tries to come in with nonsense, and as soon as I say that, we have the Fool card, which is Aries energy, which is a very quick, fast fire energy card, and the Eight of Wands card, which is one of the fastest cards in the Tarot deck, besides the Knight of Swords, pop out, confirmation. So it's like, as soon as this person comes in quickly, you pretty much shut them down and kind of call them out for being like a gaslighter, or, you know, not... It's like, why after all this time are you trying to come in now type energy? Yeah, exactly, with the Devil card and the Empress here. And we have the Eight of Pentacles bottom of the deck. So it's like this person quite literally, yeah, and the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles, this person quite literally could be obsessed with the Empress, right? Taurus energy, the Divine Feminine. But why now? Why are you coming in now? And you could still have toxic behaviors. And so that's what's coming out, just something to be mindful of. Let's get a... Okay. Second spread. And this is what came out. We have the Temperance to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. I hope this isn't the same energy, but we shall see. With the Temperance to the Queen of Pentacles, I'm picking up this is a Taurus feminine energy. Okay. You could be receiving some type of a tangible offer. This could be a gift, a text message, a phone call, a letter from somebody. I don't know why I'm getting they investigated something here. This could be specific for someone here. They investigated into something. They're able to find something out around some type of collaboration or teamwork. Hopefully somebody didn't get like love scammed. That's only going to be a small percentage of the Taurus read energy here. But what I'm getting more is like somebody who's been watching you from afar. This could be like somebody who's a coworker or a colleague, maybe somebody who is a neighbor, somebody who's in the same shared spaces as you. Somebody who wants to come in to offer something to you. It doesn't seem like this person has bad energy at all. It says, yeah, once again, we have Three of Wands bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Swords that fell out behind that. So hopefully this isn't where somebody's true intentions get revealed after the fact. You guys will have to come back and comment on this video in the future and let me know how this plays out. But it's almost like you don't get any initial bad vibes from this person. Yeah, this person could be somebody who's wanting to take the relationship slow and build upon the relationship. Yeah, and we had Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So this is definitely like a new love. Yeah, and the Empress here. The cards that came out was just pretty much a warning of like, hey, remember, like when you move on, no matter when you move on, if you're in the transition of moving on from somebody, even if this is somebody that you've been with for years and there's somebody from the past, right? There is a past energy that is constantly trying to come in to sabotage this. You have the Emperor and the Empress in certain parts of the deck. It's like there's genuinely a divine connection here, and then there's also like third-party energies here. Taurus. Yeah, Ace of Cups, as I said that. And the Sun, the bottom of the deck. This could quite be like literally conceiving a baby as well, or having a baby boy. So congratulations if that's for somebody here. Ooh. I don't even want to speak that, but I hope that it's not hopefully this isn't future energy, but this could also have been somebody in the past, yeah, who maybe the baby wasn't able to go to a full life cycle, you could say. This wasn't something that was intentionally caused. Trigger warning, hopefully that's not triggering for anyone. And if it is, I apologize. Just gotta honestly say what comes out. All right, let's do closing messages here for Taurus. I'm gonna say this is your June reading. We're gonna do June readings. I'm recording this in the end of May, so this could be current energy or predictive energy for Taurus energy. Tower. And then bottom of the deck we have the Emperor again. Okay. What is this Tower in regards to? This major upheaval. Okay. Page of Cups. Jeez Louise. So somebody wanting to come in to offer an apology. This could be really shocking, like a shocking apology or confession. Yep, we have the Lovers card that came out. This could once again be a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. Taurus, make sure you go watch the collective energy read. Three of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. This person wants to work on a connection with you. Go figure. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They want to come in and offer an apology. We have Scorpio, Gemini, and Virgo energy here with the Hermit card. It's going to be somebody who's, even going to say they've spent a lot of time alone or in solitude trying to figure out maybe what they wanted or where they messed up, where things went wrong. Clarify the Hermit card here. We have the Judgment card. Yep, exactly this. This is all about double Scorpio card again, which I don't know if you guys remember. This double Scorpionic energy came out in the last spread. So confirmation that there's multiple messages coming out. So somebody who has a major epiphany that they feel bad, they ruined something, quite possibly. They've had a lot of time alone to think about something, and they've had a lot of epiphanies, death and rebirth energy. This could be quite literally they had something in their life catastrophic happen to them, and it kind of forced them to open their eyes and see it from maybe your perspective or what they put you through. Chariot, bottom of the deck energy. So we have Scorpio,